edru bra ne mpanyifo betena se yesi nkonwa na afa semawodo a yabro so na watwene mu no yetumi esisokoso na ya pempensem no mu sade ete na nipa amenya no ha Deputy Director of Elections NDC obi be se NDC ebi kire boot for boot no ho sunsanso na ye hu ni sese ya na the efano electoral commission wo mu dwumadie no a political party ba ko a wodi mu akotene from registration right down to baby edre say ballot paper printing and now say ballot paper notice of poll ye hunu say the airport na no mo patre mo nkrate mo di mo akotene a wo mo ayi nsamba ko mienu akoba ema wo matumi afre IPAC meeting because of yabato enwoma ye de bekwa akoto about 7th December how do wo ha adwene ana say adwuma wo ye ne kwan so an no say be ya ye nyina benya ye ho ntiase ne yekoto aba ye ho say obia anya ebukata bia obia eko kwantene ne so say be ya obia anwemu mo obie ye ra ma Gibrill na ewie ma ha
na ya
embom te say
ya ma do mayo
electoral commission for letter o mo de ba abonten so den neka
na ya ma fa kunya wenchia viewers ewie na menchia ya party for so dem no ka say John Dramani Mahama the incoming president about Ghana democracy more. This is going to be the first former president, the president to be. This is the first time about vice president there new be a contest that I want win a Professor Nos no a vice president obi an enko no contest here we ni intenye history e Ghana ente chere me part say but maybe le subio but say president wa koda obe contest this is the first time ebesi Ghana and the NDC will make history this time around.
John Mahama was the vice president, but time of contest he was the president.
And I can say this time, these elections were a former president.
Yes.
Which we have never gotten former president in our election mother.
Yes.
But as a running vice president, they are never there. Our contest election will lose in 2000 elections. So it's about MPP line or a history, but it's a history to repeat himself on NPP.
Yeah.
Nanaya, a starting process of elections where a bedi pepe so are filing nomination. We file nominations when electoral commission we are a ballot. After ballot, the next stage of it say a man signing na behu ballot in baby candidate na almost symbols in baby and then the friend advert electoral commission be I'm a candidate no. The first issue, no state notice of pool. Okay. Notice of pool, no, that is to give you the information. Yeah. In our elections from 92.
But in a letter EC wrote, was it notice of pool?
Video.
Okay, right.
Our elections, so yen printing notice of pool, ya catch advertising da.
Ya bo scam party samanye.
They say David and see that. Because because in your idea about affecting elections, it's about information corrections are obey until too simple. Now on the 9th of this month, yes, it was around 10 na letter about our party office. Say electoral commission say or invite agents someone brought for orientation say obe printy notice of pool and because I must say any ballot papers that will commence from 11th of October. That's the word.
I do that way.
That be not Friday. Friday. And you later no we were surprised. Say obe printy ballot papers because Woka end. So once the word end, which means and the bureaucrat the same day, the bureaucrat signed by the General Secretary say, review, you have any problem, some more printing notice of pool. But baby, I want to anytime we register over printing ballot paper, we use statistics. Inti be person and can one statistics no.
At least your voter registered crowd will then determine the papers.
Because that's how you inform one person calculation based on register. Inti and statistics not so from polling station. Polling station beyond no for dudu ay to aba. Inti say 230 ya. Electoral Commission say okay, minimum 233 ballot papers. And I said 250.
Just in case so be a say anything na baby.
Minimum 100 booklets because you 100 booklets. You have 50 booklets. You have 25 and 10. Until the minimum 100 booklets in 2. No 50 in so ebi so 2. Now 300. Now me the 25 account. Until obey have 40,000 police stations. Or the agents and or party for. And no na printers ni be use dey printed.
Baby
yeah, we printed. Enti agent there share or share base of information e di ma no. And no yeah.
Say printed be 333.
And no na printed.
E be 100 no dodo say.
See.
We dodo say.
That is all about it. Enti we no on what basis? Again.
No party agents the supervisors are the party paying for.
About printing agents.
Okay, right.
But this information is responsibility of the party. Leadership when say adia wo ye no. Say because registration ye no agents you know how do you call printing no agent ye for registration. When you register no when him say that into there no was enti e be person my say we no. Again, register bank and a mudi ye mo statistics. As say you say you need register.
And the fact is, were you surprised, say, Electoral Commission, because they came out to say they never said they are printing papers. What they said was notice of poll. And to one can be so more printing paper. The Omo kind of send notice of poll. Into mono
wait.
Soon I'm open.
Ayo
masho. Request for party agents for the printing of notice of poll and ballot papers. I hear we no esrono. Electoral Commission Ghana date here 9th October 2024 reference number ewosro C/EC/SF/OPS/PP me kind nyina mo huntia the General Secretary National Democratic Congress National Head Office Accra DSA and I know no headline by request for party agents for the printing of notice of poll and ballot papers. Now watch the move. I bring to you warm greetings from the Electoral Commission and trust that this letter finds you well. This comes to inform you that the Commission will commence printing of notice of poll and ballot papers for 2024 general elections from Friday 11th October 2024 at the following printing houses. And what the printing houses no? They are signed Samuel Tete, Deputy Chairman Operations, for Chairperson, copy. Chairperson, Deputy Chairman, Corporate Services, and also Ewaha date.
Before my second one, we buy you know. After say a trauma, as a party, they can say because we share agents on the 10th, let alone by 9th, but so we share agents on the 10th. But I can say they be. Ejuma we nye agent ejuma. Nti ye de for agent nko.
Mo amobeko.
Me abeko. Nti me akasa enemy colleague.
Yeah.
And e cause a meeting.
And I also saw Evans the
If Evans come over late. Over late. If I ever do ho no. And I'm deputy director in charge of electoral service. Aye Asante Kisi. And be share. Oba straight forward and say on be printy ballot papers and notice of.
Oh, he actually
said so. Now on be started from Friday, but having all your orientation on my agents. Now, they don't give agents parties statistics. Onua say we printed that one statistics that. Until you do stand to printing and some of the statistics in the agents in WOHO. So we started having our discussions. One. Onua kasa ba have because issues in sent almost 8
printing areas.
Anybody work say
not printing press houses.
3 per NBA no so pool.
Out of the 8,
3. But all of 8 no printing ballot papers. Okay? But we invited all the 8 agents for the house printing house, which means all of them would have gone to the place on Friday. That is 1. 2, they beside say even notice of pool now call here. So we see on farm my who sample now. What they are called all left for 3 sentences. Na ya una waha.
Yeah.
Mahdi any what this house. So Bani say me who John Muhammad dini ye. Let me say oh we correct. Now na make say any correct. They no be correct. You understand? So get us the form. Ewaha. Yen impenifor no aye file nomination no. Yen who say na eti. Yen sign say bi ban na kasi this
Well, okotro e bia Mahama John it could be a different person.
But e bia the agent ba ko be kasi eye. But me sign wa ha. O de kwa it should be but kasi me na me eye. I have not. That will solve the problem. Again, not so pool. Yen agent, yen NDC. We are not worried about the agent going there. Because here statistics be need details be information and here. But about printer of ballot papers now here statistics. I didn't say here statistics. Almost say it's not 2020. In fact, it confirmed said the EC printed more ballot papers.
But did that really happen 2020?
Yes, it happened.
Sanity. Any statistics?
In fact, almost a month from I'm an officer now. Me see my running elections apart from 2020 directly. Me election there more statistics. If you want to.
But you I believe say 2020 didn't happen.
Because they said they didn't give. So I will take their word. Oma manti ofa ayosua so jamana. Polling station what the whole Ghana this time around. A BM bro 760. But you see printed ballot paper. Based on statistics only call late in 1,401 polling station.
I also say 700 and something.
Almost twice. I do call polling station I'm to Aba. You understand? It won't be brace, so issues where no it can happen again. Inti say or the issue never catch on penny for. So we thought yes, in fact, people supported us. Almost all the political parties. This is wrong. In fact, agents nearby, because they didn't talk.
More agent,
agents now other parties in the buy, because we're quite technical. Into more Ekasai, okay, NDC. MPP, Afrafranto, and I guess anyone independent candidate so come. Agents nearby, so they didn't understand, but I think they also support the argument. And the say, yeah, you are ready as a party. And I say, Ochina, when you meet here, Naka sign it off. Now, dear Betia, you see no the letter way. In fact, it's in your letter, a press release, and you see the
Adiachie, which was the Thursday, right?
On Friday.
The 11th. But this letter was written on the 10th of October.
So we near 9th.
Yes.
In a year 10th.
So it was written the same day on the 10th.
That be 10th. In a call meeting, I can say, penny for those things, you know. The next year, I propose that will be Friday, Thursday.
Yes.
Thursday, the 10th. Until Friday, you know.
And then that's where you saw this. But this letter was written on the 10th. Date was 10th October 2024. Yes, but it came out on the 11th. Yes, also printed of 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections ballot papers. The Electoral Commission has taken note of some statements in the public domain to the effect that Commission has not provided ballot statistics ahead of the printing of ballot papers for 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections. We would like to assure the general public that printing of ballot papers has not commenced. Printing of notice of polls for the 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections, however, begins Friday, 11th October 2024. As it has always been the case, the Commission will provide ballot statistics to candidates, political parties, and all printing houses before the printing of ballot papers starts. Printing of ballot papers will only commence after ballot statistics have been provided to all stakeholders. The Commission will not depart from this practice. We urge the public and all stakeholders to trust the Electoral Commission to deliver transparent, credible, free and fair elections in December 2024. Thank you, Samuel Tete. The first letter no on the 9th na me kai ma wa. What say we mo print a notice of polls any ballot papers no. The letter no one letter we san beka say. Watete say bi keka wo fra mem say we mo kwa print ballot papers. Because the first letter was signed by Samuel Tete, Deputy Chairman Operations. The second letter was signed by Samuel Tete, Deputy Chairman Operations. And the second letter states, say, Watete won from Memsen Crawford, Kase, Wamoko printed ballot papers. But yes, I know your Mahdi. You printed ballot papers, because who hear statistics and so I printed. The Omoko notice of poll. But first letter interest Wamoko printed ballot papers. Any notice of poll. This gives you direct confusion. Electoral Commission based on these letters. Meba mamcham humra. Meba yebeto asusisia. Ebusi amema akwa ba pempen dwumade ne Gibrill mamma information we na area ya to ayen komo so bebi anye adro EC for nkrata omtro ya confusion ya besa se be asem kwada bi nete wo me afa bene so se no kure pa se nipa ba akotumi tro letter we mienu na fe osanda ne to yen central for ne amanfo so se ye na me se ya confuse wa na wanwa Michia Ghana Police Service impending for area I witness something enjoy police for car DP 4646 ewa ajirega no main motorway so branch akwa ajirega no a car na ye pia ai won simpia pick up ye pia ena ya nkwansa me ben ho nam se na esi me mama petrol na asa na asa de om se car ne nye car no a de ama om so om nkoye adwuma nye patrols se be ya oho bi wo ba bi om betimi de achesi amro ba bi ana bibi ebesi om de de etire car na say na posifo a om hye uniform posifo 9 tumu so ma beti akati nya asam ketwa ejina car na chipia enim gwase ye twa ye nkomo so na ye wo electoral commission fo akache dede na NDC fo ye ana say to de bi asuban bi etumi ma obi conclude say wan hwe ana opedi bi aye ko letter we me say na say omo this is quite confusing. I mean
Nana obse yes.
So I'm sure say you were surprised.
No, we were not surprised because you say games be koso. And starting there. I started right.
But that games, you know, His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Echo France 24. What's it the day hunu? Ankure na ye dedi.
But we are
Ankure hunu.
But you are proving.
But moko ai park him when him go say port.
In fact, I think that one Nana Dankasa maybe is one follow issues, you know. Issue had the electoral commission on register. And in the Ghana any register.
You were provisional register.
Provisional.
They gave you provisional register.
No. I would draw.
And they gave you 2 weeks to give you another one.
I would draw. That's why when you ask them, say, on what basis the Mahdi year statistics? They didn't have answer. Until they bring the revised one. Based on that, in the my year.
Which you are supposed to say on
Monday, Tuesday. As at now, you need provisional register because any law must say you do anything called revise. But
then another can say you people, you know, you got bastardized by what the electoral commission penning for.
Okay.
One presentation, no, it meant that you were just making noise. Nothing has really
different.
happened.
Any facts are different. Now, say based on that. The other man, the other man, not the debate, Juma. The other man, mono, it's not to say a correct.
Oh, so what Shem said, the man, money, a provisional. And that is why they did the exhibition into the editing.
Senan Casadia and Nanka for exhibition, no, Amukoja, Ford, no, and find your correction to figure the final register. But he admitted, say, yeah. Never raise any Omunya be a friend with deleted names or register no more, corrupted names. In Jombe create register for be a friend no missing name list. Any law.
Oh, but he said it already exists.
No. We have never called something or register
missing names.
No. So much matter about so no. You see that. And then again, to mention a register provision say revise provision register. And see that. It tells you say issues and it's more than a Diobeka exhibition. So as we speak today, yes, Yankasano, they are fighting over it. In fact, many can say how to get it done to us to get a register, I bet you may do on to get a final register.
I don't get you. You are telling us a presentation now easy. The IT specialist in the you know. It really doesn't exist.
Don't know process.
Say no more on how to go about it.
As I speak to you,
because he told us the 240 something names you claim say you transfer illegally. No, it was from 2021, I think, all the way to 2023. Answer.
And okay, say nanka and say NC
it shouldn't have been, but they will. I can't number the blue tick.
So yeah, who ye it can't no we free because you can't give her that information for provision register. 2, you can say a month for big ID card, but we didn't register no more.
That's or the example by and with the
that's the missing names, you know. Registration we you know. At the point, what you want to so on my ID card, which means we are correct. But honestly, almost much maybe you know, not sign the panel, you know, have a form for register no more. 1,500 of them. Interestingly, over 1,500 now, the whole Ashanti region, Bakupe and an SSA. Over Northern region, 654. Why? Volta region, almost 175. If system is being corrupt, so out of 3 point something, Ashanti Bakupe are corrupt. So these are issues that you can say traces that shows that somebody is doing something to manipulate.
They want to disenfranchise your people.
Yes. Because you can't tell me say Ashanti region machine no better thing will be. And
maybe
the explanation kind of say machine no register na here come corruption. That day na Ashanti region people go register here. So issues now raised on the register, and that is why we are waiting Tuesday to get the register for us to check. In fact, we know what say it's electoral commission has sent a letter. I'm a send a bit to me exhibition a baby. The Benny exhibition in Ghana as a baby. This is the first.
Well, there at the IPAC, she said it was going to be online.
Okay, the entire online.
It's going to be online.
How much that? I'm gonna say, time no printing of the register to send it to the police station. Affected time.
Yeah.
Somewhere online. But this one, so problem is so. And
so you are saying it's not going to be online?
Or maybe online.
Yeah. Okay.
By exhibition.
All right. Yeah.
But you know, when you're online exhibition way. Yes, Yankas oil registration. The area we call them how to reach areas. Online anyhow. What the manual machines in call. So those areas now will buy online. How do they do their exhibition online? Are you not denying some people? So you are want to say the mistake correct here doing it online, he cannot get it correct. So this is but NDC said that you can do it. How can you print a register? The simple thing is a soft copy, no?
Yeah.
Send it to the district officer. District officer will print it the same close to the people to send to them. But they want to give this printing to contractor here. That's why it will take a longer time. But so in a year, you can send it to them for them to print. If I my that during this limited exhibition, Omunya problem second D. They send the soft copy to second district officer.
And Onua printing.
And printing.
And
Omunya exhibition. So there are ways. We are not just making noise. We are only want to have a free and fair elections, and a system that runs well for everybody. In that, I say about notice of pool. Say, brain sign off. Only some date, I'm going to print it on the 11th. I'm starting.
Yeah, print it off on the first letter.
Notice of pool, no.
Notice of pool, yes.
Because they brought it to political parties now to check. There was a mistake in it. Friday month when printing.
Why did that mistake?
There are two political parties. After to say mo color no amode buy and yes color ni.
Color
mo yellow no, the gold buy.
But that kind of yellow now. Now, don't bet me and direct, sir.
You can get it. You can get it. And another candidate, something the one number 10, also can say they be also something in symbol ni.
Number 10, also say the symbol. No, the quiet.
On Friday, the East Yankasa by out can say they have delayed printing the notice of even the common notice of pool. Only delay because there are corrections in the
they are doing.
From the side, Nanka, Oman TNDC issue raised here. They would have printed this
notice of pool with these mistakes in it.
Oh, so when we call for something, we are doing it for the sake.
But it still could have been corrected even if they didn't call you to come in and watch.
They don't. Why not?
They be sending your notice of poll now. Obiabe who say be a
so is you Obiabe by that time you have incurred cost and time where we sell crop.
So they are printing.
You understand? You see, when you're managing elections, you manage tension. You don't create suspicion. Say no, I didn't know where we.
But where is the tension coming from? ABC Monamo creating. Okay, so yes, political parties, IPAC is there for some of these things. Even if you suspect somebody, make I have Rabijan. Or can say Chrono Famo. And the other day, yes, I knew we never want to be away. And to how a former. What would they say? It means that some of these things you can work around it as a political party. And that's why you are there as director of elections.
In fact, over each process, you know, process you have from indelible ink issue up to date. There's none. Young Chum Electoral Commission that you want to engage them. Ebia will call them. In fact, over issue where you letter ni. When you buy a letter, I can say, think about it. Should I send a bit many? You see. But the EC behave as if only NDC won't talk with me. That's why they brought this press conference release say omutete after Obia signed letter say you print that issue. But then
and I said they feel you are making it look like they are incompetent.
But they are incompetent. They are. Because you can not in fact Tete Tete among the officers now.
Tete Obia
about experience of elections. Tete Alpha from districts. I am regional director for Central Region, regional director for Ashanti Region. I'm a director of electoral affairs of 2020, not running 2020 elections. So he has experience. But for him to sit and be signing such letters, then you ask yourself, why name on the pressure? Tete, I know. Tete, I know. In fact, anybody who want to run elections. Because after all, I mean, they take Juma from almost 2000, from year 2008. About elections, 2012, up to date. I know who the day is.
But you can make some of these mistakes. As I just asked you, say, via 2020, they said they did not print notice of poll. And you don't even remember whether they printed it.
Statistics. For statistics, you give it out. Everyone's read. They normally do it. I did American say, Tete na read you. O secretary of the Brefo. So when Tete read this, how did you understand the language?
Mami try me basi see me cover. Go bring you the final lap. Meba. Yada say Yeguso ya yene Mahdi Gibrill, ono ye deputy director of elections Twetwe after the balloting enkomo bi ebeba etire ni ade ebi the spirituality bi back ho tata etire na number 8 yesi na number 1 yesi na number 1 yesi na 8 yesi sam ni ade. One issue NDC raised was the fact that parliamentary elections it may affect obebi omugyengyina no entinkebe a easy enhwe so mbetimi who bibia because you know presidential there 13 but parliamentary nya ba bia constituency 276 nyina na obi betimi agina 13 nyina nti obere na bia John Dramani Muhammad number 8 Dr. Muhammad Biaomiada number 1 nti ebia MPP parliamentary nyina be 1 but NDC would not have the 8 everywhere. I don't know what you're saying.
Officially, the party have not raised this one. Be official because idea in the J2 at IPAC because not the first time we know say ballot at the presidential it takes effect at the parliamentary. What proposal?
I heard Kofi Adams raise
it
for
as a member of parliament. I mean, I can say as a party, but idea proposal and he say maybe going forward. We should have a proposal say more members of parliament in parliament should ballot first.
MPs in ballot.
Party,
you mean political parties? Right.
So that you give them that.
So obviously you are saying NDC and MPP should ballot first.
because
so it should be 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
That's all.
Yeah, we no. Then normal because don't forget say we.
But we can't check that fight on one side.
No. It is so, but
we let us say we 10 class citizens so.
Because it shows obi awaye juma political parties across the country. We juma. Then you put them the same level. I think that it's about time we look at all those issues. But for now, this is a challenge. However, and that is why we have done our ballot sample. In actual fact, on the ballot paper, there's no numbers.
No.
That we say NLT.
Yes.
Ballot papers. And now, we got to Abasua, what about the table so?
Aye.
And now, two say, Bonson said, John, who first?
So they were in the picture.
I was about who there.
And I make all the two.
That is why God has made it.
The old age media, John and anymore. And
I say, John, credible, somebody, who and
what should I say? NDC,
Brefo. That is almost still Ukobao. Issue is say, the bomb ballot papers, no, for doing say, and the amount. But come open number 2. That will be in Cassie number 2.
Okay.
The Pejam Muhammad will be president. Any ballot paper, no, Odbamawa. I will for doing see at the amount. The fold do it, then fold it. Yes, I'm using two, no. Aye. A basic.
No, I say boom.
Now, office and the amount. No, I stamp the amount. Okwa. No, what could be a move. Now, we are not the ato. What about the table? What they are to boot no. Muscle. A boot. A boot. About to table. No, the office. Aha. Now, do you? Okoko team baby. I will open. No, that team umbrella no so. It's official. Say umbrella no be and fantasy. Oh, say official now. Now, which is official. Oh, now which is in fact, I can in a more in India. And we are not considering there was. But there can I umbrella and into for such. Ubi swa. Mama say obey power. Because as how they are box no more. Yes, I'll be say ballot paper. Men who use men book up paper no see. Anytime no just for the someone say. Nam ka saw the parliamentary dey ba kokora e be let me say. The parliamentary because presidential. The bill parliamentary it varies, but the only thing I will share on
that's what I'm asking. Say won't it create any problem?
The bill parliamentary. I am brother no na eto ama. At the parliamentary
because obi o anya umbrella asem no yes no mo wan chi okokan obi si no ba oh no say si anso nwotwe
e won say before abon no omo say ekwa ye kan wo okoto ababia no ye kan ade obehwe oso e ya umbrella no
eno na ese hia o
eno hia o umbrella no na hia o baby umbrella no box no the inkinat ho number eni ho intimemfa 18 she won utimo the most important e ya umbrella no men have to say because say NDC and then say the other issue they say the truthful and the credible person John Mahama the one don't even picture that but the most umbrella no and that is what you have to look for yanking kai but say MPP for start say ukoto aba no a only say akufo aba me enye ntoto antronti so ultimi a obeto John Mahama tie no obeto Mahama team up to 8 sa uyesa no a wa bogana ka
and I said numbers na mko 5
there be o me say
na wo kan so da number 8 ampa any 1 2 3 4 5
me ha wo kan ya wo kan ya me say ade a ohia ordinance e ya umbrella
and na wo fa fifom so a wo 1 2 3 4 5 6
on so confuse o no me say abaye tu organ na bi obi nkan da anwa
obi nkan obi be kan yo
there be me na me kire say statistically obi nkan o fa so a wo share de obeto ama the best person the person you vote for umbrella who dey say who the baby chinie ni wono for starting
you see a campaign am start here
chinie no
because mo political songs say am ye no the numbers really matter mo the number gbonyom
na me ka say
what the number 1
ballot paper no
John Muhammad no so the number 1 and no dey gbonyom ni ade anti and the NPP for kura fa no sa John Muhammad nyom no
ye fa no one lose ye ntomo mfa nti ha ena chinie no na obeto ama it's all about chinie no edima wo to dim e chinie no so that's all about it that is what we are asking you to do yen kan because number in show ho so say
of course about obi en why the number 7 just that baby oda no oh kan according to baby oda no
right ukasa ukasa wo kan na usa manfo tie oye fa wasem so no ye need to send akufa do there the fact no on trying to say about me Oh, enti.
No, yes, mo anam create ba olaya na social mo anam create.
Say there.
Yes, Sami dem fine. Na boss no church ba olaya.
Na team.
Ba olaya. Na obo Google sisi a who is there liar na ba omi aba. Mo anam ye.
Omo yi free.
Na sa ni.
So we digitalize. But then I say every ballot paper number 1. Share na
Mahdi wa campaign why campaign we say am.
No, it's about Ghana. Elections we no. Enye US elections ni bi o.
Oh, no, but it has similarities. Say you agree with me say it has similarities. And US November ne dey toso no more. It has some similarities.
In the year 2020, when a woman became vice president of America, among for say only John Mahama and we win the same year. Okay. Democrats had a male and
no, but we all know say NPP and NDC tilts towards something when it comes to UK or US elections.
But the Democrat won that election.
All of them tilt towards a particular
Oman Ghana elections we galam say so na say no. Krono and now don't ba omiamu abo Ghana. Educational system now say dem no ka say Jesus for one trauma exams. You need results for them to do placement. Mewa. In collective few, nim say the Benebeko school, you don't know. Traffic light, dear look up on you.
The date there, date for them to go
27
there by date.
Let me say a Bakasa.
Date for them to go to school.
A Bakasa that they know how to talk, but the implementation doesn't happen. In the economy, I say this is about that is about this election. Economy
and Moody's and Moody's now declare junk status. No, Moody's has come out to declare as a positive economy because of IMF and Sheshaya. According to Moody's, Kloya.
IMF no man was a monk. Now more and school boys never honor. Now they can manage the economy in this country without going anywhere. So are they going to be proud with IMF? Say so. Was it wrong for John Mahama to go to IMF? Omukase oko IMF and wabon were incompetent. So the person who know how to go and manage it, and the person who say will not go and they say yeah, between the two, who will you give the leadership to? Who will you give the leadership to? These are the reality I hear for the 2024 elections about trustworthy person and somebody who doesn't have the trustworthy, somebody you can trust, and those are the issues that we are dealing with in the 2024 elections. It's about time. A candidate who don't divide religious bodies. This is the first time in there we are reducing religion just because of politics. People who could have stand on the pulpit to preach for the sake of God, today acquire politics. In fact, by next year, Jomama will win elections.
But it has always been there.
No.
Religion, politics, chieftaincy, politics, judge, IDP, politics everywhere.
He would never have stand on any pulpit and a very good leadership to talk about religion because say religion will be there forever. But in there, Ama has even gone wayward. Say, even as they are corrupt people today.
But Alan spoke about religion. NDC didn't say much.
I say,
vote for a Christian.
You see, that is why NDC. I'm beside John Mahama. I'm done okay. What's he choose imam and I say be priest.
But where does John Mahama stand when it comes to Galamsey?
John Mahama flower, but in fact,
would he sign a pact?
Yeah, in fact, John Mahama has. In fact, okay, say, Oche a campaign against John Mahama because John Mahama is fighting Galamsey before. When John Mahama flew to when John Mahama went to Chebi to commission the water project.
Allegation.
No, commission the water project. What's your say? Ochene. Anyone pay for me shiamu. Me tell you what I know. I dear me who we know. I quite say Oche my no ebe Galamsey headquarters. Now say yen to your bone sure you yen say best say mine.
Okay, watching him anymore.
Ocho.
President catch it.
Yes. I want to release say I just Mama Kai no patcho.
Send me already when you show.
What you say? Today, look at what is happening.
Ayo. But you am say you didn't come NDC. Mahdi Gibrill and director of communications Abedi John
director of elections.
Director of elections. Director of elections Abedi and come on whether it's notice of poll or printing of ballot papers in a church mo ni ade ama wanya ho ntia se. When him said dwumade esi ewia ye nipa ba akosi ho na yipanimu a wadi anim kan da na ase bia waye bibi sonko bi ye bona baso ene ye ni gina John Evans Atamels former president when ya the baby crow na bakosem ene ye de Brefo na ya Brefo danso ene medin e wonder said
Professor John Evans Fifi Atamels Ghana manyoni ya wosanso ekire emra wo emfimpimienu ene enkron ana obema mpanyi ekusi se bamo owru ebeje no mobomobo so emfimpimienu ene du emienu wo no July da etoso aduonu ebaako afi apema hankron ne aduananan awotakwa Ghana hanom dodo na enyimse oyobi obre ne ho ase ne kasa jo na fi ope asumdwe ni humasunyomu ekwa animu ewo University of Ghana ya chese ho na unyani PhD ewo emremuom na afinso otoaso a Corenta and African Studies ya chese no okusuya ho ade ewo London abrichimamu wanamne humesuya so eyade a eba emrachre ewo mansuya pom University of Ghana mu a benfie adunu enum na wode ekirade ewo honoma namso ede ne ho ekwohye amanyosemu afo ene yatifo nyina enim se opanyi ebe mampanyi abedi ekirem awo ebre ya na Jerry John Rollins eyo mampanyi efiafia poma hankron adiokronson ebesi enfimpi no ane baakumu eno ekire no ogiran prema akumakumiensa so ana na oppressor be mampanyi ansa na enfimpi no ane enwotwe brai koto abane wiye no nyamu enkunimdie ye ninti wohyase ebe mampanyi a tra kunwana so a ekosi eye July de to so aduno ana mfimpi no ani du emienu ebre ya na che so te kunwa so ani mfie nan no anso no ana bamowu ebefa no ekoye awerho so yinim se ne mapa ya waja ewa akire no ada so a Ghana fo etum ya ye kaino na afinso ne nyuma pa ya wo ye no so ode asom ne man Ghana.
Onua TV, ye dwene ho pa.